Welcome! Today I'm going to be making a jack-o'-lantern tie-dye. Let's get started! So my first shirt, I'm starting off with my orange t-shirt, and I have a washable marker. And here I have the middle of the shirt. I'm going to take the top and the bottom and just pinch it. So, so I only want the pumpkin to be on the front. So I'm going to take my marker. I'm going to freestyle a pumpkin. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have a stem. Remember, it's going to be doubled, so whatever you do, just know it will be doubled onto the other side. Remember that this is washable marker, so I can change it and it's okay to wash off. Don't worry. So here we go. Here's my pumpkin. Here's the stem. Now what I gotta do is start pinching it around. I gotta turn it around first. Make my life a little easier. Alright, so what I gotta do is I have to pleat it around the shape. So here we go. And keeping this line straight. Right, so here it goes, right on here you can see. Keep going, pleating, pleating, pleating. End. Right there. Now I had to use I think I'm going to take this glove off. Make my life a little easier. I'm not using the dye yet, so. I could either use a rubber band or I could use sinew. Sinew will hold it tighter and I think make the design stand out better, but a rubber band makes it quicker. So we'll see how it goes here. I'll try All right, there. Now, the thing with this is going to stay orange, and the rest of this is going to be scrunched. So here we have my shirt. This part is the pumpkin, and you can see the sinew, and over here is the part that I've scrunched up. So I'm going to take my dye. I'm going to make some black dye along where the pumpkin is, so that way it can outline the pumpkin. Oh yes, my shirt is dry. I was a little bit worried about starting with it wet. A lot of times I do like to start with it wet so that, it doesn't resist the dye, but I was afraid that, it might loosen the design as I was putting it in the water. So I'm just starting with it dry and hoping for the best. So now we're going to try not to get black dye on the pumpkin part, which could be tricky, but we're going to do my best and just get it on the rest. Okay, so this is going to be our scrunch design. Okay, there we are. Getting into some of the folds because I don't want it to be uneven. I ended up using the whole bottle for this thing. Oh no. Well. Okay, let it sit 6 to 8 hours. Alrighty, our pumpkin tie-dye has been washed, it's been dried, and it's time for the reveal. Let's check it out. Here we go. So it's definitely a pumpkin shape. That's cool. I like that. And let's go ahead and take a look at the back. I love that the pumpkin's only on the front and it's got a cool design on the back. It's like got that scrunch look. It's a pumpkin tie-dye. I just love that. So you can either leave it just like that, or if you want, you can go ahead and use some fabric marker and go ahead and draw whatever face you want on there. I know some people go ahead and do the whole thing as a tie-dye, but I was afraid that I might lose some of the detail, and I really wanted to make my own jack-o'-lantern face, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I have my pumpkin shirt, and I have my fabric marker, but I also have a washable marker. I want to go ahead and outline my idea first in case I make any mistakes, because this is going to come out. So, I suggest using washable marker and then for your outline and then going over it with permanent fabric marker, and also put some cardboard in between these two layers. I already did that so it won't bleed through. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, that looks pretty good to me. I'm going to move from my washable marker to the permanent marker. As you can see, I've made things slightly bigger or slightly different, and all I gotta do is color this in. It might take me a little while. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I wash it. So this is funny. I realized that I didn't give my pumpkin a nose. So I drew one on here. Without the nose, it kind of looked like a cute baby pumpkin. He still kind of looks that way. I don't know. So I'm debating if I actually want to give him a nose. Well, that's kind of funny. Anyway, so I'm just using my washable marker to see how I feel about it. Do I want to give him a nose? I guess so. Let's do it. Poor little guy. He didn't have a nose. How could I do that to him? Clearly, I haven't carved a jack-o'-lantern in a while. Okay, now he has a nose. Okie dokie, we're in shape. This little pumpkin looks like a regular jack-o'-lantern now. He's graduated to jack-o'-lanternhood. Now let's try this again. I'm going to go ahead and let this dry the amount of time it's supposed to for this particular fabric marker. I'm going to wash it and show you how it looks. Alrighty, it's time for the big reveal. Check it out. Here's our jack-o'-lantern tie-dye. I just love it. Look at how cute. And in the back, it still has the scrunch design. I love that. So it's really cool orange and black scrunch design on the back. Super cool, super spooky. Okay, here's the front again. I just love it. This is such a cute one. I love the colors. I love starting off with the orange and then putting black dye on there and then going ahead and adding finer details with the fabric marker. I think it turned out really nice. Alrighty, if you like this video, click like, hit subscribe, and check back for some more tie-dye videos. Thank you for watching!